Orchard.
Orchard. Orchard. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but anyways. Hey guys, it's me, 1239 here, and I'm here to give you guys another Anne with a Knee theories/predictions video. This is, I think, number 5. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember. I'm not really gonna track right now. I think it's number 5. I haven't done a video like this in a while, and that's because I've been wanting to wait and see how much I can gather and talk about at once. There's a lot to cover right now because I haven't done this in a while, so that's great. Season 3 is about to finish wrapping in like a month, so they're not gonna be releasing a lot of stuff for us. They're trying to keep the spoilers down to a minimum, so I understand that completely, and that's why I haven't really done this. But now that we're here, I'm going to start. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the filming location for this apple orchard. I have my book, so this is where I'm going to read off of. So I'm not sure how to pronounce this Instagram name, but I think it's Apples of Glasgow. The show actually filmed there, I think previously. I'm not sure if it's been in a different season or whatever, but so about 2 months ago, Amy, Beth, and Lucas filmed there, and that's kind of a big deal. There might be some Sherbert moments there, you never know. This is significant because of the fact that in season 1, when Gilbert wanted to give Anne the apple, he said that he got it from his father's apple orchard. What if there's like a apple picking scene with them and something happens there? But there's also been people that have been speculating that this location is actually where they have filmed the White Wave of Delight, so it might not even be a scene that is about apple picking, if that makes sense. But they have filmed there before. If you guys have any theories or thoughts, let me know in the comments below. So that's all I want to talk about when it came to that. The next thing I'm going to talk about actually has to do with a fair/carnival that they're going to have in season 3. It appears that this is actually going to happen. They have been filming in a carnival/fair setting. I don't know why, beats me, but there's some evidence of this. I'm going to show you guys what that is. The Instagram account at doc98ca posted a picture of, you know, their dog, and behind that was the fair setting, and basically they said that Anne with a Knee has been filming there, and so that's proof, I guess, that they're filming in a fair/carnival. Not really sure how fairs and carnivals were back then and how they differ now. If anyone knows about that, let me know. Also, do you guys know if a fair or a carnival appears in the books? Because I don't know. That's that on that. But the next thing I'm going to talk about is actually someone who got the opportunity to appear as an extra in season 3, and that is obviously my friend Sarah Kozak Official on Instagram. You guys want to check her out? Probably have already. But she actually took a picture with AJ, and the background kind of looks like the fair/carnival setting that I was talking about. Not really sure, but I guess we'll find out soon. And I just want to say congratulations to her, obviously, for being able to appear on the show. Like, that's incredible, and I wish her all the best of luck with that. I can't wait to see her in the show as an extra. So yeah, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is about the actor who plays Mr. Andrews on Anne with a Knee. His Instagram account is at the Dating Ram. He posted a picture of the Andrews family, and for some reason I feel like they're kind of dressed kind of fancy, you know, for just a regular day. So I think this might have to do with the fair, but I can't really confirm that. The only evidence that I can say that I have in regards to that is the fact that he posted those pictures of the Andrews family around the same time that Sarah posted her picture with AJ, and the dog account posted their picture of Anne with a Knee filming in the carnival setting. So yeah, I just want to note that Prissy in one of the pictures has her hair up while Jane doesn't, so I believe that everyone in Jane's year, including Anne, actually won't have their hair up this season. But at the same time, I'm kind of confused because isn't everyone supposed to be in their senior year? But Prissy is like a year or 2 older than everyone else. Confused about that, I guess? I don't know. So if anyone knows anything about that, let me know. The next thing I'm going to talk about is about Anne's dress. So Beth posted some photos of herself wearing her Anne dress, and it's green and it's lovely because it reminds me of nature, which is obviously Anne's home. As I said before, I don't think Anne's hair will be pulled up this season. Final thing I'm actually going to talk about is this photo that came out recently because they just filmed it at Smiling Lucas on Instagram, aka Giselle. She found this photo because she's a detective, obviously. Yeah, everyone's been talking about it. It's been crazy. So this photo includes some of the characters outside of the Avonlea's Town Hall building. At first, people were, you know, wondering if this is going to be the Queen's entrance exams storyline. And since I saw that photo, I knew that that probably wasn't going to be it, just because of the fact that I recognize this building from last season, season 2. They have filmed in there for Nate and his fake certificate, the panto scene, and the Miss Stacy deciding if she's going to stay in Avonlea teaching or not. They've actually filmed there a few times already, so it wasn't that hard to guess that it's probably not the entrance exams. And also another thing that you can see in this picture that supports this theory. But first I'm just gonna talk about who is in this picture. This is actually just what I think. You guys might be able to spot other people or have different opinions than me. The people that I can see in this photo are Miss Stacy, Anne, Tilly, Prissy, Josie, Ruby, Marilla, and Charlie. If we look a little bit closer to Tilly, we see that she is holding some sort of flag or banner or poster, and that makes me believe that they're having some sort of protest. I've talked about this with a couple of people on Instagram and they've suggested this, and I think I will agree on that because, I mean, we can't really tell what the poster says, but the only letters that we can really see are the letters S-A and then HUM, H-U-M. Don't really know what that means, but I've been talking about this with some people and they suggest that this might be some sort of indigenous rights movement slash protest, and I actually agree with that just because since they film in order of episodes, and this episode might be one of the later ones in the season, the indigenous characters in this season are probably catalysts to this protest, and Anne seems like she's involved in it. So I think that's going to happen, kind of like how they did it last season with Miss Stacy when the gang tried to get her to stay in Avonlea and stuff, and they accomplished that. I think this storyline might be the build-up in this season, and hopefully by the end of the season we'll see what happens and stuff. I think this build-up might even be longer just because we know already that there will be the indigenous characters in the beginning of the season, and we'll see what happens to them at the end. While Miss Stacy just sort of appeared in the last two episodes, so there wasn't really that much of a build-up, but we can tell from previous episodes that there was going to be something involved with, you know, Mr. Phillips leaving and Prissy and stuff like that. I hope that all made sense. And also we can see that Anne is wearing the same dress that Amy Beth posted a picture of on her account. And in this picture, Anne has her braids, so we know for a fact that in this scene at least, she doesn't have her hair up, so it's probably not gonna happen this season. But yeah, so that's all I have to say for today. There was a lot to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. If you guys have any theories, please let me know. If you guys want me to talk about any theories, please let me know. I'll make a video about them. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always watching. I hope you guys have a really nice day or night or whatever time you guys are watching this. Knock on wood for Selma. Follow me on all my social media accounts. They should be appearing on the screen right now. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye! So, I'm gonna read... Everything fell. Okay.